I didn't really change anything. Instead of changing, I I add something to my knowledge. I think the most important thing I learned was trading is not about guessing. Like I told you last year, it's not about feeling and it's not about hoping. For me, trading is a mathematical business, and you have to have a mathematical mind. Also, uh, I know for sure many traders will be discarded about my win rate conception, which is another thing I learned about win rate. I learned that win rate depends on two things mixed: actionism of the price and the knowledge of the movement. Actionism is about knowing and recognize when to act and when no to act. Actionism means that you have to know to distinguish between waiting and acting. See, that's a formula right there. If you want to act, you have to first learn how not to act. And then it comes the second concept of my new knowledge, let's say. Knowledge, the deepest knowledge of the movement, the highest probability of your win rate. Knowledge means that you know what to do and how to do it. After these 11 months, I realized I only had 50% less of what I knew before these past 11 months. I thought I had it, but after these 11 months, it wasn't like that. Considering that I had already two very successful winnings of 100% win rate, it's been 2 times already of 100% win rate, which is what I want to talk about on this interview, about the win rate. So the win rate does not depend on the strategy that you have. It depends on your approaching to the market. To exemplify my argument, I can prove it with my 2 major consecutive gains with 100% win rate. The first one for 50 days with gains of 175K, and the other one with you guys for 42 days with gains of 75K. The first account, I lost it because of my broker. And the second one, I lost it because of my excess of confidence. But by then, I only knew half of what I know today. So win rate depends on your approaching. First thing, actionism of the price means that you have to wait until you see the price moves. There's no other way. That's the first mistake that you can make. Act before actionism of the price makes its move. You have to wait until price makes its moves. Otherwise, you're wrong. Otherwise, you're wrong. All your strategy, all your approaching or your plotting will not work because you're guessing. Change the SMAs, the 25 SMA, the 100 SMA, and my 2 indicators, the ADX and the RSI. My chart looks the same. Maybe I could say that I'm using the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio tool. I'm more frequent user of that tool, which is on my own opinion, personal and humble opinion, the most difficult tool that you can use. The 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio tool. This tool works as the tool it comes for default in the platform with 3 different lines: the risk line, the entry line, and the profit line. My 100% win rates that I've made, which are 2 already, I didn't make them with this tool. I never used the risk to reward ratio for my 100% win rate. As I told you before, if you want to really get 100% win rate, you need to wait for the actionism of the price, and then your knowledge of the essence of the movement. Those things, if you do those things, you're done. For me, to get the 100% win rate is also to set the ATM strategy already set. For the first time, I did it with 2 points. And the second time, well, actually, the first time it was set on 3 points. The second time, it was set on 2 points. And this last time, I set it, I think, 3 points. So once your actionism works and after your knowledge of the movement, sometimes I had maybe 3-4 seconds and I'm done. Or at most 1 minute. So that's the way I do it.